Yes. Here we are again. We get to the bottom, we go back to the top of the slide, and we do it again. It's time for the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. I'm your host, Pat Renwick, and here we go. Another Wednesday night. Yes.
Yeah.
Bass Galaxy. Give it up for yourself right now. Yes. How do you like that? All right. I'll tell you what, if I seem overexcited again, because I am. We have.
You're never underexcited.
Is there ever such a thing as
No.
as underexcited?
Not for you.
No. We have St. Clair Bassmaster Elite Series champion Bill Weidler coming on first. Yeah, that's how you champion.
Champo.
And then I am really excited about this pairing. Bass fishing icon, legend, superstar, Takahiro Omori. Yes! Takahiro. Yes.
Yes.
And then. And then. Taku Ito. Yeah, second place right now in AOY standings.
Solid.
America's new favorite, Bassin guy. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. Takumi Ito's coming on as well with Takahiro.
Yeah.
Talk and talk.
Double talk.
Good
Tick-tock.
old talk and talk. Right there.
Talk. You don't
Two
stop.
talks. I want to remind everybody that Wednesday night is not only the place for fun stew and giggles dumplings in the bass fishing galaxy, but it is also the place to win free stuff. And tonight, our giveaway is compliments of thmarinesupplies.com. Don't worry, call thmarinesupplies.com. You guys probably saw that commercial late at night, or maybe it didn't. But they're giving away $50 worth of bass fishing goodies. Your choice. It's a redemption code. And how you win it, you say. All you have to do is like and share the live Facebook feed. Like and share this live Facebook feed. Take it off of privates. So we can see it. And at the end of the show, JP High, the hip-hop fisherman, he's going to put you in a randomizer, and you are going to win a $50 redemption code to thmarinesupplies.com. Compliments of the amazing people at TH Marine. So, pretty cool.
Yes.
And I'll bring you to my amazing people segment of the show. And may I introduce you to the amazing room we have assembled here this evening. And the first guy on the platter, on the Bassin platter right here, he's my sidekick. He's a honcho. He's a Bassin man. He's kicking everybody's butt on the local derb scene. He plays drums. He skateboards. He slices. He dices. He even catches mices. He's Ryan Popcorn Whitaker. Yes.
He throws his back out skateboarding.
Yes, he does. But you're not as old as you used to be.
Yeah, I'm not so nimble. No.
What's up, Rye?
I mean, it's hotter than a $2 pistol in here.
You
right?
think so?
It's hot over here. I have no flow. I'm in the eddy.
Oh, you're Addy Vetter Even Flow?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know.
I'm out of the flow.
I feel quite comfortable right now.
Well, you got the flow.
Yeah.
You're in the current.
I'm in the flow.
If I was a bass, I would be inactive right
the
now.
flow.
Yeah.
I don't know. So if you want to do jumping jacks,
I need some flow. No, I'll be all right.
You need a popcorn fan.
That's right.
It's Ryan Popcorn Whitaker. Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan. So
Yes, sir.
We have a little thing here we do on the Straight Cast Show on Wednesday nights, and it's the old
That is true.
the tin cup whiskey
The old tin cup.
drinking
Like this
game.
little cutie right here.
Yes, sir.
Like that
That
one.
cutie patootie.
Can't even be drank. It's so cute.
It is.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
adorable.
That's a prop in the industry.
That's
That's
right.
what we call a prop.
That's a prop.
And the tin cup whiskey word of the week is what, Ryan Popcorn Whitaker?
It's going to be drop shot.
Drop shot. Is that 2 words or 1 word?
I think it's hyphenated, so I don't know.
Drop
if that,
shot.
Yeah.
So anytime you hear drop shot, you take a drink, and we remind you to drink responsibly. And of course, drink tin cup if you wish. If not, an ice cold Coca-Cola or a Red Bull or anything. Mountain Dew. I'm throwing things out that I want sponsorships from as well.
Right. A mystery mug too.
Whatever it might be.
But we can't get sponsored by that.
Mountain
Dew.
Mountain Dew. Ryan, so the word tonight is drop shot. If you hear drop shot, there it is. And again, we remind you to please drink responsibly. Speaking of responsible, I bring to you definitely the most responsible human being in this room. Ladies and gentlemen,
Truth.
Super producer, engineer, extraordinaire, it's Andrew Ellenberger, the Ginger Ninja.
Yo.
Smiling like a Cheshire cat, are ya?
Yeah.
Look at you.
You're riding a flow back there.
Aren't you? You're on the even flow back there, Andrew.
Straight in. I got a lot of stuff to cool down, though.
I heat up, I can't cool down. You know what? It's summer, right?
True.
Hot town, summer in the city. And what a better time. It is kind of like back to school time across the United States here. I imagine across the entire bass fishing galaxy. And, some kids are staying home and some kids are going back to school. I guess it depends on where you're at.
Yeah, most of the back-to-school shopping is just on new headphones and computers.
Yeah,
No.
Beats.
No sneakers.
They got Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, they buy Beats.
That's right. Yeah, Beats.
They buy
headphones.
Beats.
That's right.
They buy Beats.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Like, as far as no better time than the present, Half a Spot Official has a kids derby going on still. It's till the end of the month. It started on the 15th. So you still got a little bit of time. All ages up to 15 years old are eligible for this. But I want to warn you, you're going to have to beat Vegas Iconelli. So I don't know.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the only fisherman allowed to be called Hammer these days. Everyone else has now become real good fishermen.
Right. You can grow out a hammer.
Yeah. So
it's not there yet.
Vegas is the hammer. There's no doubt about it. So halfaspot.com. If you haven't downloaded the app, go to your Android or your iPhone and do so. Not only that, great fishing spots and cool stuff from around the globe.
Yeah, you don't have to call people.
Yeah,
just get on Half a Spot.
From around the globe right now. Hey, if you don't know already, you've been hearing it every week right here on Straycast. BubbaandHanks.com. Code word what, guys? Fish. Code word fish gets you 15% off Wagyu beef to your door. Okay? You don't even got to leave. And it's high quality beef right there. And a sincere get better to Bubba and Hanks. That's what I will say. You are in our prayers, sir. You are in our prayers. Dan Brvarney Swim Jigs, as usual. Kicking butt in this time of year over in Wisconsin. We had some Straycast viewers sending us a bunch of Brvarney pics.
The grass is thick.
From the mighty Mississippi.
Yep.
Right over there. Ryan Whitaker, what's a constant in life?
Gold.
Gold, actually. Andy, it's gold.
Gold. I love
There's
gold.
gold. There's
hills.
gold in these there Bassin Hills. So sometimes money can go bad, right? Sometimes investments can go bad, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Andy, what never goes bad? Since the days of the cavemen, when the cavemen first invented this, and then the pirates took it from the cavemen, and then Thor took it from them, what has been a constant throughout time?
Shiny gold.
Shiny gold is always constant. Here's your chance. birchgold.com/straycast gets you a info kit on how you can turn your investments, part of your 401ks, put them into a precious metal IRA. The rest speaks for itself. It'll be constant. You'll gain money. You won't lose. You want to learn about it? Go to birchgold.com/straycast. Okay, there's that right there. Okay, I'm running down the house here. Oh, my goodness gracious, I would be amiss if I did not mention again happy anniversary to MTB, to Mystery Tackle Box. Yes.
And many more.
Yes. Eighth year. MTB right there. And Carl, amazing peeps. Happy anniversary. Check out shopcarls.com. Running down the house right here. Crestliner Boats, thank you for the pleasure. And thanks for the amazing platform that you are providing this year for me to fish out of, as well as multiple anglers. As I told you last week, not only John Cox, but the addition to the family, Brian Latimer, and Dave Cox. Another guy.
Dave Cox.
With the Storm 16, Crestliner Boats. Check out CrestlinerBoats.com. Never too late to get it done. Hey, I think we got everything, right, guys? Did I? Did I cover everything?
Jay Pizzle.
JP's coming on at the end of the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. JP High's coming on at the end of the show. He's in the Bass Nation Derp right now. He's leading something.
Leading Wisconsin.
We're gonna yell at JP later.
Yo.
That's what we're gonna do. Hey, put the power poles down.
Don't take his picture.
When we get back, it's Bill Weidler, Bass Elite Champion.
Nobody wants to run out of power when they're on the water. There is a better way. Introducing the Charge Marine Power Management Station from PowerPole that does the work of 3 devices: a traditional battery charger, a charge on the run, and an emergency start system. PowerPole Charge.
The all-new XF series by Crestliner. Simplistic perfection with performance features built on a platform for success. The amazingly affordable XF series by Crestliner. A brand new way to reel in bass. For more information and to find your local dealer, visit Crestliner.com today. The Crestliner Real Deal Sales Event. The best time to buy is now at Crestliner.com. Save up to $3,000 today.
Hey, it's Carl, and I've got some big plans this fishing season. I'm hoping to get in the best shape of my life to have some of the best fishing of my life. And I want you to join me for Carl's spring training. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
The TH Marine HydroWave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The HydroWave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The HydroWave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
All right. Pretty neat. Welcome back. This is the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. I'm your host, Pat Renwick. And right now, we bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, the latest Bass Nation champion, Bassmaster Elite Series St. Clair Derb Victor, Bill Weidler. Yeah, buddy. Come on, Bill. Come on, Wild Bill. Come on. Internet high five.
How about it?
Internet high five, Bill. There we are. Yeah. What's up, champ?
Man, what's happening?
How's that feel to be called Elite Series champion, Bill?
Man, I mean, it's crazy. You hear it all the time when you're watching these guys when you're growing up. And then, when I hear Dave call my name out and scream it out, and I've heard replays of it, I get chills every time. So it's, It's crazy, crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I can't even imagine. But like, so let's just be real about this. You're like out of the blue, Bill. Like all of a sudden, here comes you're charging, man. You're charging, and on the last day, of the Claire Derb, you left hooked. You left hooked everybody. And you took home the trophy. I mean, wow, dude. You shocked us all, and I mean that in an amazing way, okay? It's awesome.
I know, dude. Crazy. I mean, I got done with day one. I was in, 17th? Yeah. And then I got done with day two. I jumped up to 13th. And, day three, I had a pretty good day with 22:10. And I'll tell you the craziest thing in the world, man. I always call my wife when I check in, and I called her. Listen, dude, this is not what you want to hear when you got 22:10 in the box. She says, please tell me you have more than what you show on Bass Track. And I'm like, what? Am I not going to make the top 10 with 22:10?
Right? That's deflation
but I made
right
it in
there.
Yeah. So, but I got, I ended up getting in there, and for the most part, I fished pretty clean, man, the last day. I guess everybody watching live saw it, and I was blessed for sure, man. There was no doubt about it. I came out of nowhere. I know that. I wasn't on anybody's radar.
Yeah, dude. It was. I mean, you left hooked us, and pretty cool thing for doing that. And I want to get to the Claire victory, but I kind of want to get to know you a little bit first, because I really don't know too much about you. I mean, I know about your chick victory at the Costas. I know about that deal. But I want to get to know you, Bill, as a person before we get into the Claire deal. All right?
Yeah, there you go.
So,
well, shoot, man. What do you want to know?
Well, let's where are we gonna go, Andy? Where do we want to take? Where are we gonna take Bill to?
Down in Texas.
Let's go like on a Texas. Let's go on
In a saloon.
Yeah, into a saloon. Let's go into a Texas saloon. Let's go hang out in a saloon. All right. Or no, this is like in the tumbleweeds. This isn't a saloon. This is like out in the. Oh yeah, there's. No, there's a saloon. Okay. All right. Hey, can we go back to tumbleweeds? Yes. Okay.
Hope you got your gold coins.
Sorry. Yes, I do. I do have a pouch of gold coins right here, actually. Is this better? You getting it, Bill? You getting the vibe? Are you getting the vibe?
I am, dude. I mean, I'm feeling a little Tombstone going on here.
Good. I like it.
Huh?
We're in the same place. I like it. I like it. So let's get to know Bill. Bill, what's the biggest fib that you ever told in order to go fishing? Now, I'm not going to use the word lie. That's because this is fishing. But what's the biggest fib?
Biggest fib?
The biggest fib. Like, I'm sure give me a fib that you like. I don't know. Come on. You called off. I'm sure you called off work a few times in your days to go.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, absolutely. I've done that. I might have said I had something serious going on at home but to think back, I can't remember, but I would assume it would be something along those lines. I was at work and just said, hey, I got a pressing issue at the house. I got to go and load the boat up and get out of there.
So it wasn't like, this is Bill. I really don't feel good. Then you come in the next day and you're like all sunburned and you got the big raccoon eyes and you're like, yeah, man, that was something else.
That's a weekend sunburn.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That didn't happen yesterday.
Exactly.
Only thing that made me feel better was laying out in the front yard in the sun.
Just had to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, so like, what's your deal? What's your poison in bass fishing? Like your preferred method? What's your strength, man?
Man, dude, I like grinders where you pick up a flipping stick and you go for 5 bites, and I also just absolutely love swim jig fishing. I mean, that's
okay.
Around here, that's really the dominating technique, and I grew up just really, really expanding on the basics, and I love that to death. That's actually how I won chick up there.
Right. Yeah,
I like this guy.
I do remember. And I didn't take you for a spinning rod fella. You know what I mean?
No, dude. I mean, well, the funny thing, I ordered my gear this year, and I'm like, check on all the casting stuff. And then I'm like, well, I mean, do I even want to buy some spinning gear this year? Well, I'll get a couple. Yeah, I picked up 3 rods, and that's it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I have nothing.
But hey, I'm now not knocking it. That northern swing, I mean, that's absolutely a necessity. Yes, but I pictured you more like a flipper with the blinders on, like a grinder, like you said. But you ain't seeing nothing but that next target. I see that out of you. I do see that, Bill. There's no doubt about it, man. Hey, what was the first love of your bass fishing career? Or not say, or when you got into bass fishing. So the first love, like let's say for example, a bait. What's the first bait you really had a passion for as a child?
You know, man, I mean, I'm going to take it back to the basics, brother, and just the Texas rig worm.
Texas rig worm.
I started fishing that way, and I just fell in love with it. And there was something about hopping it around and that fish biting it and, setting the hook on them. So, yeah, I mean, that was my first love. I loved it. And I do very little of it today, but, it's a solid technique. I just don't do it anymore.
Yeah, and so many of us don't. I mean,
works. Yeah.
We flip the T-rig, but we're not I mean, gosh, if I could count how many fish I caught on a man's jelly worm and I don't even throw it anymore. I mean, I don't even know if they make one anymore, for crying out loud. But man, the T-rig, no doubt about it. Hey, who?
The old culprit grape worm.
Oh my gosh, the culprit grape or the black shad or the original tequila sunrise.
Yeah, dude. But here's the thing: the young generation, these new millennials, they don't even know. They're like, "What is that?"
Yeah, exactly.
What's
What's
this old man
Scooper
talking about over there?
What's motor oil? They don't know.
Yeah, dude, motor oil was the I remember that one.
Do you remember Harry and Charlie and Bassmaster, and they fished with Scooper Nong motor oil jelly worms, buddy, that were like 24 inches long. Worm. Yeah, on 10-aught shark hooks. For old bigs, yeah,
dude, or like when Paul Elias glued all those jelly worms together down Falcon. You remember he had one about 20 inches long?
Well, I know,
it was the greatest thing ever.
It was so amazing, and Paul Elias, wow, and he stored extra ones in his beard. That's what people don't know about him, Bill. He had extra 20-inch jelly worms in his beard. It's amazing,
crazy man.
Hey, so as far as speaking of Paul Elias, for example, I mean, you're how old are you? You're 50 years old?
Yeah, I'm 50.
Okay,
50.
Same age as myself. Same age as our next guest, Takahiro. And so I want to ask you, who was your first? Who was the first Bass Pro that you were like, man, that guy is cool? Who was the first one that really did it for you, Bill?
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I watched KVD when he first hit the scene, and I was just like, who's this young guy, man? It's sort of when you're younger, it reminds you of you, and you're like, you live a fantasy through somebody else.
Vicariously
I want to be out there in the Bassmasters, and this guy's killing it,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and he was I watched him come up through his career and was like, wow, man, this guy's freaking awesome.
The Kalamazoo kid.
And that was, yeah, dude, he was the one that I started watching.
With the
10-gallon. Watching, and then
it's exactly
crazy, dude.
Yeah, and then here you are winning in Michigan all these years later.
Which is wild. When I could, right, St. Clair. I mean, what is that about? I talked to a buddy of mine today, and he's like, "Dude, what? I mean, where'd that come from?" He said, "I'm expecting you to do some damage on the last 4, and you go up to St. Clair and win." I was like,
"Right,
bro, I don't know."
Yeah, the Southern swing, right, is your deal, man. Hey, do you have dreams about?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bud.
No. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I want to ask you if you have dreams about bass fishing. Do you dream about bass fishing?
No, I don't.
I do.
I don't.
I have.
It's crazy though, man, because I don't, man. I mean, before I got on the elites, dude, it was so fun to me, and now I love it, but it's a lot of freaking work. I mean, it takes a lot to get out there and do this, man. A lot more than what a lot of people think.
Yeah, I mean, let's think about it and put it into perspective again. and we do it every time when we have a champion on this show, that this is not just a day derb, okay? These weights are carried over.
Yeah.
This is a 4-day derb. This is like, hey, man, I grounded out, blood, sweat, and tears, and to win it is pretty special. Pretty special, Bill. You know it. We all know it. We have to remember.
Yeah, over 4 days, man. Yeah. That's right. That's right. I mean, you can't, you got to be humble enough in this sport to realize that this opportunity doesn't come around every day. And then, just to get a chance to strike it, winning the trophy. And then if you win it, which this is my first time, it's like, wow, this is just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, man. Now, was there any similarities between the two wins? And I want to get into your faith a little bit later. But I mean, is there any kind of funny feeling that you got at the Chickamauga Derb as well? I love to say Chickamauga. Am I saying it?
No.
Chickamauga.
Chickamauga. No, there was nothing. No similar.
No, dude, I'll tell you something crazy about the Chickamauga event. I had fished the Open up there and finished 6th. And then I caught them really good. I thought I had a chance to win it, but didn't execute on some fish. And then I went the next weekend and took my son and his friend on a high school event, and they finished 5th out of 300. And I told my wife there was an event up there, and she said, well, you need to get in it and fish it. And I was like, I'm not getting in that event. And she's like, no, you really need to go do it. So I called them up on Wednesday afternoon and said, hey, do y'all have any spots open? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to come up there. I want to fish it. And they were like, okay, well, they signed me up, and I had to miss the meeting and everything. And I ended up rolling up there, dude. Didn't even put my boat on the water, before the event, went out there and freaking won it. I was like, wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was meant to be, apparently.
Yeah.
So it brings me
right.
brings me to my next question. Do you believe that there are coincidences in life? Or are things kind of set to take place?
Man, that's good. You're leading up into my faith. I'm going to turn the light on here so y'all can see my face because it's getting dark. But
yes, sir.
You have the I don't know what's going on here. Bear with me. But I think there's times that I'm going to go inside because it's just dark. I think there's times that I think everything's set in stone on what's going to happen. I don't think there's anything that's just, hey, are we going to be able to baby, can you turn that light on? I don't think you can. It's just, hey, this was such a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? I think that things are already written in the book, and what's going to happen to us is going to happen to us. And, I don't think we know when that time is, but
no way. No way.
There's a time for us to, that something's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to talk about this now. Let's before we even go into the Claire victory, while we're talking about the coincidence. Yeah, you got me?
Did I lose you?
We can hear you.
Hello.
Are you there, Bill? I can hear Bill. Oh, your Wi-Fi.
You there?
You're back.
There you are. Okay, your Wi-Fi stuck.
Yeah, dude. I'm jumping around because my, it's like I don't have a real good spot here. So
that's okay.
Let's try this.
We can see.
Let's try this.
We can see. All right.
There we go, dude.
So I wanna since we were talking about coincidences or no coincidences, I do want to talk about your faith right now, okay? And
let's jump into it.
Yeah, before we even go to the whole, into the whole Claire victory, man. I want to say, and I'm trying to think of the most respectful way to say this, not to disrespect you or anyone. I mean, here, let me put it this way. Sometimes it's a turnoff when someone at a victory acceptance speech claims to have too much Jesus in the live well. Okay? And
yes,
what I mean by that, and Dave Stormtrooper coined that term on Ike Live, by the way, but what I mean by that is, like, you'll hear someone say, "Man, thank you thank you, Jesus, for my Mercury because I wouldn't have won without my Mercury. Now that to me that rubs me the wrong way. When you started to talk about your victory, I had heard the story already, and then I had a preconceived notion, and it was wrong of me. And I was there at the event, Bill, and when I saw you talk to Dave at the end and explain the story there in person, you were beaming, dude. You were beaming, okay? There was something going on. All right? So I don't
Dude, I mean, amen, brother. And I'm gonna tell you something. You got it spot on. I am not. I say this, and it may upset people, and it may not, but I'm just gonna be real, man. I mean, I'm not a flaming Christian. I don't run around with my Bible in my truck all the time, or I don't beat it on people's heads, and I'm not what they call a Bible thumper. I'm not. I've been saved and I've been baptized, and I believe that Jesus did come to this earth and die for our sins. And those are my beliefs. And like I told Dave, you do have believers and you have non-believers, and that's fine. People can be, but like you said on the chick event, did anything happen that was unusual? No, but there were some very serious events that happened to me that were very unusual here that didn't make sense. And some things happened that I would not have done on a typical tournament day, that just, it had to be some guidance there from the big man. I mean, I'm convinced of it 100%. Nobody can tell me any different. I wouldn't argue it with anybody. I just say, you believe what you believe, and I'm going to believe what I believe because I lived it, and that's the story I told Dave. And, it started with, I think it started with practice, but I didn't realize what was going on during practice. It was as the event moved forward, some things that were pretty powerful happened. Do you want me to just go ahead and keep talking to you about what happened?
I would
give you a real good picture.
I would like to. Yes, I'd like to hear you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I think everyone would.
Okay, so I'll just start from the second day of practice, which was interesting because it was cold that morning, and I don't like cold weather. I don't like riding around in it. I had all day to practice, and I was like, it's freezing. I'm just going to put the boat down, and I'm just going to fish until it warms up. Well, I drive out in the middle of Anchor Bay. Now I'm talking about the middle of Anchor Bay.
We know it, sure.
Miles long. And I dropped the boat down and I start fishing. And within 2 hours, I caught 26 pounds. I had 2 6-pounders, and everything I stuck was 4.5 plus. and I was like, this is freaking insane.
Whoopsie daisy.
And yeah, so I just marked the waypoints. I wasn't thinking much about it. And then I went to another spot in the mouth of Anchor Bay late in the day. And this was something that looked like it set up good on the map. And I went through there, in an hour and a half, I caught 10 that were between 4 1/4 and 4 3/4. And I was like, dang. So I had been talking to Canterbury, and I called him up and I said, bro, was like this afternoon just a freaking ridiculous bite or what? And he's like, no, man. I mean, what's going on? I said, dude, I just caught like 10 of them, around that 4.5, some a little bigger. So he was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, dude, and I had talked to him about in the morning what I'd caught. He was like, dude, I think you may have stumbled on something. Well, ironically, let me back up just a touch.
Sure.
I had stumbled across this song from Crowder called Red Letters, and I played it, and I thought it was really funny because Crowder looks like a hippie, and I was like, is this guy
those
really
damn
singing?
hippies? I don't know.
I know, right? I'm like, is this voice really coming out of this guy? And I was like, okay, whatever. Well, I just started listening to the song because I enjoyed the song, and I would play it. Well, we got into the tournament, the first day of the tournament, and I fished out there, and I had 20 pounds 8 ounces. Didn't do anything unusual. I went into that spot, and the fish weren't there like they were in practice, but they were still around. And then I went to the mouth of Anchor Bay and finished up my limit, and I went ahead and came in about 40 minutes early because I had some mechanical problems in every event leading up to this one. Excuse me.
You weren't taking chances now.
No, I wasn't. So I went out on day 2 and I swapped rotation where I started in the mouth first because I wasn't doing until 4. And then I went back in to Anchor Bay and I fished around in there. And then for some reason I grabbed my iPods, I threw them in and I started playing Red Letters. I just liked the song. So it was relaxing and I started listening to it. I jumped back out to the mouth of Anchor Bay. I didn't do anything. And then when I was coming back, I was playing the song and I just felt really moved. And I said, Lord, I need a good event. Can you please just help me locate these fish? I don't know where they are. I know they're around there somewhere, but if they've moved, just help me find them. So I'm going to my waypoints now. Let's back up. If you had 10 waypoints where you just caught 26 pounds, what's the likelihood that you're going to stop short of those waypoints?
That's not happening.
It ain't happening.
Yeah.
Well, I felt this uncontrollable urge to get off the gas and pull the boat back and stop. And I was about 1,500 yards or more away from the spot where I had caught them. And I was like, why would I even fish out here? I don't understand, but I'm just going to start right here and let's see what happens. And it was a 4 3/4, a 4-pounder. And I got what I needed to get my 20 pounds, 8 ounces the second day. And I left there 30 minutes early and I said, I'm going to start here in the morning. So Saturday morning comes around and it just got ridiculous. You know, I was listening to the music and I was sort of worshiping and praying on the water. And every time I would play the song, I would spot a fish and I'd catch him. And my first one was a 4 3/4. Then I had a 3-pounder. Then I had one about 6, but she came off. And I would fish around without the music and I'd play the music. And all of a sudden I'd see another fish and Dave came up and they dropped a camera guy in my boat. And he was like, dude, it's unbelievable. Every time I watch you tap your headset, you end up finding a fish and catching it.
Does it swim right in the live scan every time?
Yeah, dude, it
amazing.
was wild, man. It was wild. And a lot of people say that are really super strong believers that you can feel the Holy Spirit throughout your body with, you know, and every time I would play that song, I would start getting this deep sensation of chills. And then I would see a fish. Now, dude, I'm telling you, bro, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Dude,
I can't explain it, you know. And like I said, I'm not somebody who's in church every day. I have a horrible mouth. My wife tries to correct me all the time. And, you know, I mean, I'm not one of those guys that just you would think would go out and give a, you know, testimony like that. But I mean, I can't.
Dude, there's things you can't describe. There's and
that's right, dude.
I mean, you can't just and believe, like, I don't know if it's where I was raised, but I'm skeptical of people. Like I was raised close to the south side of Chicago, sure, in the suburbs and not in the city streets, but I still had to watch my back all the time. So I was skeptical of people. And I'm going to tell you, I checked you out, man. I checked you out after your victory. Now, granted, I saw what was going on at the Derb. I saw you beaming and everything, but I still checked you out. And I found the realness, all right? And when I started to hear you talk about how you felt that sensation,
yeah,
dude, that's how I knew it was real, because I felt the same thing. I have felt overcome by the Holy Spirit or by God or my faith, whatever you care to call it. I have felt that feeling.
Yes.
So I understand it. And dude, I'm a sinner, bro. I done so much bad shit in my life. I still do bad shit, but man, I don't know. I think I do more good. And when you said that, I related to you, and that's why you're on the show tonight. I just want to let you know that.
Dude, yeah, that's it. But you know, I mean, throughout my life, man, I always try to do the right thing. I'm honest to a fault, to the point my wife's like, if somebody asks me something, I can't lie. Even if somebody calls me up and asks me, hey man, what are you catching them on? I'll tell them. And she's like, why do you tell them? I'm like, well, I can't lie. I mean, I just don't do that. You know, I mean, that's just the type of person I am. But I never flaunt anything, and I never really would talk about my faith. I just kept it to myself. Even with my wife, she knows I just keep it to myself. I don't talk about it much. She's crazy religious compared to me, you know, Bible studies and all this, and I just don't do that. But dude, this was the wildest thing I have ever experienced in my life. It just does. Some of the things just don't make sense.
I get it.
I mean, they just don't.
I get it.
You know,
we'll talk more about this too off the air, okay?
You know what, Bill? About the telling the truth thing. Everybody thinks fishermen are liars anyway, so if you just tell the truth, no one will believe you, and then it works out perfectly.
There you go, right?
Yeah.
Right? They just think I'm gonna lie anyway. So
right. So just tell them the truth, and then it works perfectly.
All right, we got to talk about your St. Clair victory before we go. I'm getting the signals here. But dude, what an amazing tournament. Okay, you kind of touched in on the practice and everything and the final results, but I want to talk about a few key players. And first off, that I don't know if you're sponsored or not or whatever, but that Z2, that Strike King bait that everybody's drop shot, man.
Drop shot.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's for the perch eaters, right? That's what the deal is there?
Yeah, dude. Let me tell you something real quick about that. So, you know, I got the big Z2 and I got the small Z2, did my tackle warehouse order. I'm not sponsored by Strike King. And I start throwing this bait, you know, and it was the baby Z2 and the gray glimmer shad.
Okay,
and
yeah, I know the color.
I was wrecking them on it, dude. And well, I ran out in practice. I had like 3 left.
You're freaking out
And
now.
I couldn't find him at Tackle Warehouse or anything. So I called
He's
Mark's
bugging.
Outdoors, which is local here. And I said, dude, do you have any of these by chance? He said, I got 6 packs. And I said, okay, I'm gonna get my son to go get them. I'm gonna get him to get with my wife. Well, she calls me up and says, do you realize it's $80 to ship these up here?
So?
And I'm like, okay, I want them. And she's like, it's not guaranteed. And I said, I don't care. I have to have them. This is a must. And then, you know, they sent them, and the last day of practice when I got back to the camper, they were sitting there, and I was like, woo, thank goodness. Because they wouldn't hit anything else for me. It was that one bait.
Dude, I mean, and isn't it so crazy how we get attached to a bait, or the confidence, the mental psyche that we're like, you might even had a very similar bait, and it just, there would still be something in your brain knocking, like,
yes.
Isn't that nuts how we get like that as anglers?
Yeah, it won't work. I did have the Arkansas Shiner in the same thing, which was just a brownish green, you know. And I was like, they're just not biting it. Where's my gray glimmer shad?
And it was like, it was probably all in your head because they're little pea brains, you know. But
yeah, dude. and I'm giving it one shot. You know, I might throw it out there once. Yeah, he's not eating it. Where's my gray glimmer shad? That's the one that's working. So that's what I locked into.
Dude, the combination of that drop shot bait and the live scan, the live scope, the Panoptics. How important is that thing, dude? I mean, it seemed to just kick some butt at this derb.
Dude, I mean, I don't think it's any secret that I had it on my boat. You know, I got it as a demo unit just to try it. I had it while we were up at St. Clair and Champlain, and I really didn't understand what the guys were doing with it, but I did find out what they were doing with it when we went to St. Clair, and I wish I'd have known looking back. But I mean, yeah, it's a game changer, man. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't be sitting here with a blue trophy in there. It was that important of a player, you know, because you're watching everything live. I mean, I'm seeing in one of the live clips that I had, you can see me looking, and I threw pitch behind the boat, and I was like, she just went down on it, and I just waited for her, you know, and set the hook on her. I mean, I would look under my boat and see the 6-pounder I caught in practice. I saw her under my boat, right under my trolling motor, and I dropped down on her, and I saw her come up, and I could literally see her mouth open and her engulf the bait.
Oh my gosh!
And I set the and got her, dude. It was phenomenal.
So you could tell the size of the fish too on that thing?
I got so good at reading it because I was catching just big ones. You know, I knew when one was under my boat, and if it was like a 4+ or a 5, I could really tell. I mean, it got to the point where I was getting so dialed in. I was like, yeah, dude, this is a freaking giant under there.
That's crazy, man. Science is amazing, Bill. Think about it. You're 50 years old. Think about when you first got in the scene, like, and then if all of a sudden you're going to be winning a derb and it involves like science and technology. That's crazy talk, you know?
Yeah, man. And you know what? And remember, we wouldn't even be doing this back in the day when I first got on the phone. Man, I was hooked to a wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With a
exactly
curly cord. You know what I'm saying?
We were spoon plugging.
Yeah, and I remember when they came out with a wireless phone. You know, it was like, check this out. You know,
yeah,
and then
big shots.
You know, for what they're doing now, man, from 2D sonar to, you know, it goes from that to the side imaging, then to the, the mega side imaging, and then this to this live scope is crazy. I saw it when Fred Rumbanis first put it on his boat the first year I fished the Elites when we were up at Ontario.
Okay.
And he showed me a picture basically of the same thing. And I was like, dude, that's cheating, man. I mean, how can you have that on your boat? It's not really fair, but it is what it is, man.
No, it is. But here's the thing. You're right. It is what it is, but it's progression of technology. So it is. If you don't have something, it's something like an evolution. Just like guys that, let's be real simple about it. Guys way back in the history of bass fishing, when graphite rods first came out, guys even using graphite rods had an advantage over guys still using just fiberglass for dragging a jig. It goes back to that simple.
Laser sharpened hooks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then laser lures with laser beams.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. I remember those. I mean,
where would we be without those right now?
Hey, Bill, man, I want to tell you one thing. Before we go, in that song, The Red Letter, and when it says the prison walls started to fall in and I felt free. You know that part. Yeah. You know that part?
Yep.
I feel free.
Yep.
I feel free. I just want to let you know. I feel free, dude.
Dude, I mean, that if anybody hasn't heard that song, they really need to listen to it, because it's probably one of the more moving, powerful songs that I've heard.
It's a good song, dude.
It has an awesome beat to it. It doesn't come across as like a gospel song at all, man.
No.
It's just Crowder, kicking tunes out about what Jesus said here when he was on earth. And I told everybody on stage, because some people don't know because they're non-believers, that those red letters represent what came out of his mouth when he was here. And those are the most important things for people to look at. And anybody who hasn't heard it, they have to hear it, because he is powerful. And I would not be here today with that blue trophy if the Holy Spirit wasn't working in me during this event. I will go to my grave believing that. Some people watching may not, but there are too many, like I said earlier, things that happened that were just, I can't really put my hand on why they happened.
Exactly.
And
dude,
I give him the glory for it, dude. It was incredible. Incredible.
And I want to touch on something that you said before we go. You said that it doesn't matter, it's if people believe you or not. You're right. It don't matter if people believe you or not, as long as you believe, and that's it. That's it.
That's right, brother.
That's it right
That's
there.
right.
Bill Weidler, you are a Bassmaster Elite Series champion, and we congratulate you. We congratulate you.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you.
Dude, thanks for coming on, man. I hope you had a fun time. It's short, but we got a packed show tonight. So
yeah, dude, I'll watch the rest of it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks again, man. We're going to have you back on. I'm going to give you a call, all right, bud?
All right, brother. Sounds good, man.
Peace. There it is.
Peace.
One more time. That's Bill Weidler, Bassmaster champion, right there. Hey, okay, let's keep it rolling. If you have not already, remember, like and share the live Facebook feed for a chance to win a $50 redemption code from TH Marine Supplies. And right now, may I suggest that you put the power poles down. Don't you go nowhere. We're coming back with who, guys? Who? Takahiro Omori and Taku Ito. I'm Pat Remick. We'll be right back. Peace.
This is the mountain, and this is mountain whiskey. Unspoiled, untamed, forever wild. There's no safety net, no way down. Up here, it's just man, and the mountain, and his tin cup. Tin Cup Whiskey. Mountain whiskey.
minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition and liftoff.
As a professional angler, I rely on my equipment to be successful on the water, and my eyewear is no exception. Oh, yep, good one. 6 pounder, 7 pounder. From daylight till dark, every single day of my life. In the truck, on the water. My Amphibia eye gear provide 100% polarized protection. They're ANSI safety rated for impact, and best of all, they float.
Round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows, but I know now that, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you right now. Ginge, let's do this. Are you ready? Are you ready, Andrew? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Japanese sensation are about to, for the first time ever, together, grace the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show. Bass Galaxy, we bring to you bass icon, bass legend, Takahiro Omori, and America's new favorite, up-and-coming bass guy, Takumi Ito. Together with legend Takahiro Omori on Stray Cast. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Yes. Yes, the OG Takahiro and the young buck Takumi. Yes. Hi, guys.
Can you hear me?
How you doing?
Yeah, we hear you.
How you doing over there?
I'm good. Thanks for having me here.
Tak, it's great to have you back, man. We haven't had you back on the show since your Martin victory, your Lake Martin victory. I think, yeah, man, it's cool to have you back here, Tak, and we got you with this up and coming new bass sensation, Takumi Ito. What do you think of that, man?
Hi, I'm Taku. So excited.
Yeah, bud. Taku, you're kicking some butt. You know what I'm saying? You're doing really good.
Oh, really? Thank you very much. But I can speak English very well, so I'm so nervous, but I'm fun.
Dude, you are doing good.
Sound good to me,
you
man.
You sound real good. Takahiro, he sounds fine, doesn't he, Takahiro?
Yeah, I was just like that when I was 20 years ago.
Tak, do you believe that you're, like, you and I were talking the other day, Tak, do you believe you're 50 years old, Takahiro? 50 years old.
No.
Hey, Takumi, do you believe that Takahiro is 50 years old?
Oh no.
See? Right? It seems like yesterday. It seems like yesterday. Like,
yes, Takahiro is my hero.
Yeah. Ours too. Yeah. Like, I want to say this, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. Takahiro touched our hearts. Takahiro Omori touched our hearts as Americans when he first came onto the bass fishing scene. And you, Takumi Ito, are giving us the same feeling. That same,
Absolutely.
yeah, that same good feeling, man. That's why I got you two guys together today. Together. The link, man. Because
thank you very much.
yeah, at least to me personally, I get the same feeling from you guys. Okay? And that's why this is a bass talk show, Takahiro Omori. You know that. It's not normal. And I like to bring good people together. That's what I do. I spread good cheer, fun stew, and giggles dumplings, as we call it in America. That's what we spread here on Stray Cats. And I am glad that you two cats are here together. So I want to go through some history. And first, I want to talk about Takahiro Omori. Okay? Now, Takahiro, we know you are a Bassmaster Classic champion. Dude, Bassmaster Classic champion. The dream started when you were just a little Takahiro, right? Just a little Takahiro. And you became a Bassmaster Classic champion. Now, Takahiro, I want to tell you, the first time that I remember seeing you fish, sir, was when you were on Lake Martin in 2000 on the FLW tour. When you won that tournament. I believe that was the year you won. Was it 2000 or 2001?
2001.
2001. Okay, gotcha. And I remember you being in a creek, and you were cranking, I believe, a Norman crankbait. Takumi, you know Norman crankbaits. You remember? Way back, that little tiny end.
Baby end.
Yeah, man, baby end. Yeah. And Takahiro, I remember you beating your hero, Rick Clunn, in that event. Takumi, Takahiro beat his hero in that event, in the same creek, right? The same creek, Takahiro, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Takahiro, how did that feel, man? What was your feeling? Now, this is we got 18 years ago. Or what, 19 years ago. Like, Takahiro, like you were kind of right where Takumi is right now, weren't you?
That's why I said, I'm looking at him like I was 20, when I was 20 years ago. But I fished with Rick Grant, the same pocket, same end of the creek. But he just had one bad day, and I had my best day. They ended up, that was day 4, weight going back to 0. So I ended up, I won that tournament,
Yeah.
And I believe the second was Guido Hibden.
Yes, that's right.
I respect Guido a lot too. Not just, I had a lot of, heroes in this sport to really admire me to start this fishing.
Is it true? Is it true, Takahiro, that you modeled your when you were fishing with a spinning rod, that it was kind of modeled after Guido? Like, was he? Because we very rarely see you with a spinning rod. I think it was the one classic at Hartwell.
Yeah, maybe one time.
Yeah, where you were behind the island fishing for the big spots or something with it. But we never see Takahiro with a spinning rod. You know, Takumi? So is that the guy? Was that who taught you, Takahiro?
Yeah, I actually drew Dion Hibden 3 times.
Dion's awesome.
Yeah, on the back of the day, the invitational,
Sure.
Pro on the front of the boat. And a lot of those American great fishermen taught me how to fish. That's why probably I'm fishing shallow water power fishing style.
Yeah, man.
Not the Japanese style like Takumi does.
Right. It's polar opposites. Takumi is finesse. Yeah. Right, Takumi? You like finesse, but you can still power fish. We saw you on Toledo Bend doing some of that, and
So
yes, Takumi.
So I like finesse, so I don't like power fishing. I don't like cover fishing. So I like finesse fishing. So, but finesse fishing is in Japan is very popular. I long time so finesse fishing. So long time finesse fishing. So I cannot power fishing.
I got so do you feel, and Takahiro, please help me ask Takumi this question if you would, if I can't convey it or get it through, but Takumi, do you feel that you need to work on your power fishing game? Is that something you need to strengthen? Do you need to strengthen that as a bass angler?
Right? I need. Yes. So I need power fishing, but so many US people very good power fishing. So very difficult for me power fishing. So because many people good for shallow fishing, so flipping, heavy jig, heavy Texas is very good in US people.
Yeah, and you're going on the southern swing. So, Takahiro, may I ask you, Takahiro, it sounds to me like Takumi needs to build some confidence in power fishing. Is that how you're hearing it as well, Takahiro?
Yes, for the long run, you have to be able to power fish in shallow and muddy water, and you have to be able to do the open water for the finesse, whatever smallmouth, fishing brush pile or offshore shell bed. But I believe beginning the career, you gotta go for your strengths.
Yeah, bud. Takahiro, can you just please in Japanese tell Takumi, give him some words of encouragement to help him on his way to be a better power fisherman. And please tell him in Japanese, encourage him to be a better power fisherman.
なんかアメリカだと、パワーフィッシングで釣らなきゃいけない状況がたくさんあるから、なんかパワーフィッシングも勉強した方がいいんじゃないかって言ってるけど、僕は気にしないでいいと思うんだよね、最初は。
Okay.
長い目で見れば、両方シャロー、デュウォーターのパワーフィッシングもできないと、ダメだっていうふうになるけども、キャリアの最初の頃は自分のその得意な技を主張さないと、どっちにしてもできないから、なんかそれをなんか言ってあげてくれとかって、なんかそういうしか言ってんだけど。
そういうことですね。ありがとうございます。
This is awesome.
Okay. Yeah, I told him.
Good, thank you.
Yes, okay, I understand.
Now, Takumi, you understand Takumi?
I understand. Thank you very much.
Yeah, yes. And these are
This is great because we do have some Japanese viewers on the chat. So
excellent.
I hope they're all getting this.
Good. No, for real. And now I know how Takumi feels when I talk to him. So and how Takahiro.
I think his English is pretty solid.
I know, but I don't think he understands everything I say. I think. But it's okay though. It's okay.
English-speaking people are the same way.
Nobody understands me. I remember. So Takumi, you asked me to slow down, and I will slow down. I'm a very fast person, or as you would say in Japan, rapido. I don't know if that's Japanese.
I don't think so.
If it is Takahiro, I don't know. I have no idea. So I want to ask you, Takumi. Yeah. I want to talk about power fishing, okay? Because we've watched you on the northern swing, and you kicked some butt with smallmouth. But first, before I move on, you never fished for smallmouth before, really, until the last year? Is that correct? The last year for smallmouth?
Yes. So because river fishing only. So last year, I fishing Bassmaster Open. So Mississippi River.
Mississippi River. Yep.
Bass
yep.
Open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So little I fishing a smallmouth river.
So you a little bit.
But never rake.
Yeah, never to lakes. But you
Easy,
took
yeah.
you took onto it quick, man, and like so
Yeah,
you
that's it.
yeah you are second, Takumi,
Mhm.
second in AOY points right now.
Unreal.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Very, very excited.
Wow, give it up, Bass Galaxy, right there. What do you think, right
Thank you very
there?
much.
Wow, listen.
Yes, I'm so excited. Number 2.
You
So under Rookie of the Year is number 1. So excited.
yeah, look
I
out.
like smallmouth fishing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're going back southern. So one of the reasons that I have your hero, Takahiro, on is to give you more encouragement. Now, about southern fishing or power fishing somewhat. Okay, now of course, like who knows what's gonna happen at these events, but like Takumi, I don't know if you can see behind Takahiro or not. But like how many trophies are back there, Takahiro Omori? How many do you have? I see blues. I
never counted.
Takumi, you
So at
see
least
that?
7 big ones.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm sure.
I can see that.
I mean, that's like so think of 10-year-old Takumi. 10-year-old Takumi. Okay? And 10-year-old Takumi first starts fishing in Japan, right? And you were fortunate enough at a young age, still in grade school, to get a bass boat. Is that right?
Yes, I fishing start maybe bass fishing at 8, 10 years old. So and as a child, but my father's boat, so bass boat.
Yes.
Maybe 14, 15 years old. So Skeeter SX 186. So my father buy.
Okay. You
Yes.
remember.
And yes, every week, so together fishing, my father and my brother.
That's
Yes,
great,
and
man.
I learned to so how to bass fishing.
So the bass fishing bug bit you about 10 or 11. So Takahiro Omori, I ask you, how old were you when you kind of caught the bass fishing bug in Japan? Like when did you really get into it? How old were you?
I was 9 years old. First bass I caught at the pond on a night crawler. Then,
Is that right?
yeah, then I started fishing the artificial lure, but by the time I was 15, I started fishing junior tournament on the rowboat in Japan.
Aha.
And by the time I graduated high school, I said, man, I want to be the pro fisherman. So I knew what I want to do. But you cannot compare Takumi and when I started, because I got this country, I was 92. I was 21 years old. But we had no internet, no YouTube.
Nothing.
No navigation on your truck. No GPS on your boat. It's you cannot really compare today's technology help to those young anglers to get along quickly, not just Takumi.
Yeah,
right.
Takumi could go, how do you say green pumpkin to
he
Surrey? And he gets the answer.
Yeah, translation online, all that.
Yeah, you couldn't get that, Takahiro.
Yeah, I mean, not just the language or culture, it's today's technology helping a lot to running quickly. Compared to where I started, without any, side image to the,
Sure.
passport or that fish finder you can see in the front,
So how did was most of your learning just by watching other anglers? Was that the majority?
Usually I couldn't even know what they did. Winner, tournament winner, how he caught, where he caught, because no live streaming,
Right.
no internet to see next day. I only had like have a guy I drew my boat to fish with.
Mm-hmm.
He showed me how to did it, because I was in the same boat.
Gotcha.
So I
Right.
couldn't communicate to ask somebody where he won. He gonna lie anyway.
right.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
My learning curve was really, really slow compared to today's, angler
Sure.
to begin with. So
Yeah.
it's really hard for me to compare.
And no matter what, Takahiro, no matter what the technology at hand, no matter who shows us what, no matter what we learn, the bottom line is we still have to put the fish in the boat, don't we, Takahiro?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Hey,
Yeah.
I wanna ask you guys, I wanna get to know both of you guys a little better. Okay, so I wanna ask you guys some questions about yourself, about fishing and your life. Okay, guys?
Sure.
Okay, and Takahiro, if we run into any problems, can you just ask Takumi for me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. So, I want to ask you first, Takahiro.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, let's yeah, I like that, Andy. Hey Takahiro, let's pretend we're at a diner. Okay? Takumi, you know what a diner is?
I don't know.
A
Dinery?
Yeah, diner. A diner is like a restaurant. In
restaurant.
Chicago, we go to Greek diners a lot because they got big menus and we can eat whatever we want and get fat.
And
you know what
lamb leg.
Lamb leg sandwich. Anyway, we're in a diner. A diner is a restaurant. And I want to get to know you guys here over a little lunch. Okay? So I ask you, Takahiro Omori, did you have a specific moment when you knew that you wanted to be a professional bass fisherman? It was like, no question about it, this is what I'm doing. Did you have that moment, Takahiro?
Not exact moment, but it's around I was 15 to 18 years old when I was a high schooler.
Okay. It was like a progression then.
Yes.
It built. Okay. Okay. The now Takumi, how old were you when you decided you wanted to be a professional bass fisherman?
I decided professional maybe 11 years old.
Right, that early. Wow.
Yes, because I watching a TV. I watching a TV.
Yeah.
So bass fishing TV is CM, so commercial. So I watching a commercial, so Daiwa commercial.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, probably
so
Takahiro.
Yes, Omori fishing the U.S.
Yeah.
So I watching 11 years old, so I want to go to U.S. tournament. I want to try to U.S. tournament. So Takahiro is my hero, 11 years old.
Wow. Yes, sir, Bob. There it is right there. Wow. Awesome. You hear that, Takahiro Omori?
Yes,
wow. 11 years old. He's watching a Daiwa commercial. And who's on it but a man named Takahiro Omori that inspires Takumi Ito to be a professional bass fisherman. That's cool stuff. Very cool. In America, it's called the Good Good. It's called the Good Good.
But you didn't inspire him to crank and flip.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's Takumi took, but no power fishing. No,
Yes, no.
But he came to America, so that's bigger. Yeah.
Hey, so, I want to ask you, Takahiro, what fish is dumber? What fish is dumber? A largemouth, a smallmouth, or a spotted bass?
Largemouth.
Largemouth are the dum-dums, huh? Largemouth are the big dum-dums.
For me, yes.
Takumi, why did you go, oh, why did you just do that, Takumi?
I think smallmouth.
You think?
Because easy catch.
Smallmouth are big dummies. But
Yeah, so
I want to tell you something. You know Brandon Palaniuk? Yeah, Brandon. He's a heck of a smallmouth fisherman.
Yes.
Yeah. But he says smallmouth play a game, and it's called hide and go F yourself. And John will tell you what that means later. John, and that's what smallmouth do. Yeah, that's what smallmouth do to us. So don't get too comfortable, buddy. Right? That's why Takahiro. Yeah. That's why Takahiro is a Bass Classic champion.
Easy to catch when you find them. Sometimes hard to find.
Yes, there you go. That's a good way to put it. That's awesome, man. Hey, so. With that being said, Takahiro, I ask you to give me an example of a dumb largemouth bass. Give me an example of catching a dumb largemouth bass, like a fish so dumb that we can't even imagine.
There are a lot of fish up north. They have to feed all summer. They can't feed the ice usually, so every time I go up north.
Yeah,
more than fish in the south.
Yeah, they get a little vitamin Takahiro Omori in them. You know what I mean? Yeah, Takahiro, speaking of that, like a tournament that comes to my mind is a Major League Fishing event where you guys were in Alpena, Michigan. Yes. And, dude, you were, you know how we said Bill Weidler was beaming with his win? You at Alpena were like, it was like you were like, oh my God, another one. Boom, flipping mats. Boom, another one. Boom, frog. Boom, flip. But like you were in heaven, weren't you?
Yeah, that was a damn largemouth.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, Takumi.
Yes.
Give me an example of a dumb smallmouth. Like, have you ever caught a smallmouth? And released it. I know you caught a smallmouth. Have you ever caught a smallmouth and released it and then caught it again? Twice?
Yes. So, I don't know so damn smallmouth because my first time smallmouth tournament. So very difficult, but I think every day, so it's easy smallmouth, I think, because so if no bite, smallmouth no bite, I change the bait. So several form, I change the bait. So easy bite. So smallmouth, so sometimes stupid. So very easy.
Yeah. They are. Hey, did you know that Takahiro Omori? Did you know that that Takumi has a secret? He's got a secret. Dun, 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 dun. You have a secret way. That was Mr. Roboto by Styx, by the way.
Yeah.
Dame arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Yeah.
But Takumi, you have a smallmouth secret.
Mm-hmm.
Share it with Takahiro and the rest of the Bass Galaxy. Tell us your secret.
Talking English?
Tell us in Japanese. Yeah. Tell all the Japanese viewers, as well as Takahiro, in Japanese, your smallmouth secret.
Okay. 日本語でいいんですか？日本語？スモールマウス、僕ちょっとまだ今年1年ではっきり分かってないんですけど、皆さんが PE を、ブレイドラインを使うので、僕は日本で使ってるようにフロロカーボンの6ポンドにしたら、すごい簡単に食べるんですよ。そのフロロカーボンにしたのと、あとはルアーを一頭一頭変えると、食べない魚が簡単に食べたりするっていうのもあって、なんかこう、ちょっと日本のラージマウスに似てるなっていうのをすごい感じました。アメリカンスモールをやって。
There it is, the smallmouth secret from Takumi Ito. So I don't know what you said. I know the secret because you told us before. But Takahiro, did you learn anything from that, Takahiro Omori?
Yeah, I do, but I can't share everybody about this.
So what just happened here? Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
one of our viewers, Rick Barch, has said translation, Norries.
Yeah. I mean,
That's hilarious.
The fact of the matter is some top secret shit just happened right here, and we're never going to know what it is. We'll never know.
I'll bet you can play it back and there's some kind of a translation.
Yeah, like a Black Sabbath
I'm going to try it.
album.
Yeah,
Exactly.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
when it's on
exactly
YouTube.
that.
I'm going to try it.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. But in a nutshell, what you did, so I may explain, allow me, Takumi, during the event, you changed line sizes. You also changed sizes of baits. And by doing this, you were able to trigger more strikes, correct?
Yes. So I use fluorocarbon, no braid line, fluorocarbon.
All fluorocarbon.
Yes, 6 pound test. Morning is a braid line, okay, but so afternoon is tough. So I use a fluorocarbon.
Okay.
6 pound test fluorocarbon. So right line I use.
Straight fluoro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Super easy bite. And sometimes no bite, small mouth, so sometimes genius. So I change the bait, change the form. So easy bite.
Yeah.
So
Dumb
change bait.
smallmouth. Idiots.
Easy.
But here's the thing, man, that like everybody is all on this braid FG not deal to the fluoro and you're going straight fluoro and you do that a lot as well, correct, Takahiro Omori, when you're on the spinning rod?
No, nowadays I'm like everybody else. I go braid to the floor.
Oh, okay. I did not know.
That's why probably I don't catch enough smallmouth.
but Takahiro, how long is your leader? Like how long of a leader are you tying?
10 to 15 feet.
See, that's almost like fishing. It shouldn't matter, right?
Well, what does it do?
My leader is 8 pounds. Instead, he had a straight floor for 6 pounds.
6 pound.
Aha. There it is. I mean,
Yeah,
those little subtleties make.
He told you.
He told me after all.
Yeah, no secret. Secret is out.
Imagine 4 pound. I mean, geez.
Hey, Takahiro Omori, I want you to imagine that you are in your boat right now. Okay, you're in your Ranger, right? Right, and you're going in the rod box into the rod locker. What is your favorite rod and reel in that rod locker? What is your favorite go-to rod and reel combo? The reel and the rod. Like, what are you grabbing more times than not?
If I pick one, it's a Daiwa Tutura Elite, my signature 7-foot medium heavy cranking rod with the Daiwa Zillion bait casting.
Now,
like 91 years ago.
You like the fast one. You love that. You love that 9-to-1 zillion, and you do everything with the fast reel. Takumi, when he power fishes, he's like cranking with the 9-to-1, throwing chatter chickens, spinner bugs, biffle knuckles, all that kind of stuff. Takumi, he's wham dam doubling, chunking and winding with a 9-to-1.
9-to-1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
I cannot use because I'm no power.
I know it's weird. Like that's my question, Takahiro. When you're winding a big plug, like let's say that Takahiro 3.5 Lucky Craft, or that or a Bagley Balsa Bee or something with torque, you're still doing it with the 9-to-1, right?
Yes, I do. With this.
Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah. The weight room is that way. Yeah. Let's go to the beach. That's some good stuff right there. but not, I mean, 9-to-1, like, why? When did you make the switch, Takahiro? You didn't always do that. When did you make the switch?
Well, I was always asking high-speed gear, bait casting reel, and 9-to-1 was about 5 years ago. But I'm using 10-to-1 for my flipping pitching last maybe year and a half.
Okay.
So it's really speed makes difference for my fishing style to cover a lot more water quickly.
Now, are you using the fast reel to compensate for boat speed as well, or is it?
I can slow down with high-speed gear bait casting reel, but I cannot speed up with low speed gear.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely, it does. 100%.
I can go faster easily, and I can slow down easily. Just this crank really slow.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, 9-to-1 to 10-to-1. You know, that's my favorite.
Okay. And then you get a guy like David Fritz who uses like a 4-to-1, you know, for cranking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everybody different.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, total left field here, but Takumi,
yes.
So since you've been to America to be a professional bass fisherman, what is your favorite junk food? Your favorite junk food?
Oh, junk food?
Yes, sir.
I love snacks.
What kind of snack? What kind?
I'm not sure that's about that. I every day eat boat, so on the boat, so bar. So nuts and sugar and small size bar I eat.
Is it perhaps
so
Snickers satisfied?
Sweet and salty bar.
The sweet,
my favorite.
The sweet and salty bar.
The sweet and salty bar. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds to me like a payday. Let's call it a payday. I'm leaning towards payday. What kind of candy bar do you think,
I think he's
talking
talking about the Nature Valley sweet and salty bar.
Oh, he could be talking about the Nature Valley sweet and salty
Yeah.
bar, but that's
That's
not
the one.
junk food. That's like healthy.
Oh,
Whatever. It's healthy.
And I love drink is I love Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper tastes
Yeah.
tastes shockingly like regular Dr. Pepper for some reason.
yeah, and if you've got a fish that's bleeding, that'll cauterize.
Yes. It
That'll stop the bleeding. Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to be a cauterizing pepper too? Is what I'd like to say. Takahiro, what's your junk food? Takahiro, what?
I tell you what, my first 10 years in the tour in this country, I eat so much, then not have any more favorite now. Try not to.
Like
Try to eat healthy now so I can fish much longer.
I like it. I like it. You're like a lean machine. Like you've been drinking gasoline. You know
He
what I mean?
showed us his bicep.
He's on the night train.
I mean,
yeah, Takahiro, you're a force. You're a force.
This guy's eating protein.
There is no freaking way that if someone said, "Guess how old Takahiro Omori is," they would get it right. You know what I mean, Takumi?
Yeah,
you don't
no.
look 50. That you look like a kid, Takahiro, for crying out loud. You do.
Mhm.
You do. He looks like a little kid. Hey,
Yeah.
so I want to ask you this. So, Takumi, what's a song? What's a song that makes you happy? A song that makes you happy?
Song.
Yeah, song.
Song. I hear many kinds of songs, so
Like
I
an
like
American song. An American song.
American song.
Yeah.
So I like Avril Lavigne, you know?
Who?
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne.
Oh, Avril Lavigne.
Gator Boy.
I don't blame you. I don't.
Yes, my favorite.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Hey, Takahiro, how about you? What what music makes you happy? Who you like?
Depends how I feel, but I like a good DJ with dance music to techno to like a club music.
Oh, I gotcha. Like Gleam in the
oh.
Cube, like at the rave.
Yeah, like
you
a
got a
Euro
baby
beat.
bottle thing.
There it
Like
is.
that?
Takahiro Omori, Amore, 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 Amore.
That's what I like.
Hey, Takumi, you didn't know what the heck you were getting into today, did you, Takumi?
Do you mean one more, please?
Do what? Oh,
sorry, one more, please.
I said you didn't know what was going to happen today, did you?
Interview. You didn't know what was going to happen in the interview.
Interview?
Yeah.
You were nervous.
Oh, now? No.
Before.
Before it's nervous, but
not now.
It's very fun.
Not now. We're all buddies now.
Yes, now it's very fun.
Yeah. You know who likes you a lot, Takumi? You know who likes you a lot? Mark Zona. Mark Zona likes you a lot.
Oh, really? I like too.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. I watching Mark Zona every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark Zona likes you a lot.
Oh, really? Thank you very much. I'm happy.
Yeah. You know who else likes you a lot? Seth Fighter. Seth Fighter likes you a lot. He does.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
yeah. So Seth Fighter is so cool. So in Japan, I watching the Bassmaster Elite YouTube. So every time Seth Fighter's fishing. So he sometimes do this one, llama. So, but I cannot understand llama, but it's fun. So very, very good angler. I like Seth Fighter.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. And llama translates to Polcostomus. Llama means Polcostomus. Polcostomus. Yes, in Japanese. Yes.
Oh, animal?
No, it's a fish tank fish. It's a dirty fish tank fish.
The llama thing does not make sense to us either.
Yeah. Something happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just
Mark Zona
weird.
likes you a lot, Takumi. That's all we're gonna say right now. Hey, I want to talk about some specific anglers, and I would like your opinions on them. So, Takahiro Omori, the first angler, I would like you. So, describe your feelings towards this angler, okay, Takahiro Omori? Rick Clunn. Describe your feelings towards Rick Clunn.
I have huge respect.
Okay. A lot of respect for that man.
Yes.
As many of us do. Now, I want to ask you, Takahiro, what do you think of a guy like John Cox? Like, where the heck this guy come from? Catching smallmouth and just strolling through. Ferris Bueller in his way through bass fishing. What do you think of John Cox, Takahiro Omori?
I think he got natural talent.
Yeah.
And enjoy his fishing style so much.
Yeah, man.
I was watching FLW live title championship, Sturgeon Bay today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday. And he come out of no practice, drove from St. Clair. I was watching Bassmaster Elite last week for St. Clair also because I'm home, and Texas is so hot. You don't go fishing in 90 degrees.
And you love bass fishing.
So I'm stay home, they're watching live, doing something. And John Cox, it's like, man, I never fished. I don't think I never fished same tournament with him.
Yeah. You might end up doing that. You might end up doing it, Taki.
Sure. But I see he got a lot of talent.
So now I ask you, Takahiro Omori, to describe the angler known as Takumi Ito. Describe Takumi. Your feelings about Takumi.
My feeling, just like I said in the beginning, like I'm watching like somebody like I was 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's like watching yourself, like watching.
It's like a beginning of my career,
Awesome, very awesome.
In this country, yes.
Cool stuff. Hey, Takumi.
Yes.
What is your opinion of John Cox? I want to hear what you fish against the guy. Like, what do you think?
Yes. So John Cox is last year, my first Bassmaster so tournament started. So 2019. So I entered in the Bassmaster Central Open.
Okay.
So my first year, so all-time first place is a John Cox. Eastern Open, John Cox. Central Open, John Cox. What John Cox? So strong. So I watching every day John Cox. So so strong. So I so surprised. So every time John Cox.
He's
What John Cox?
What the heck's that guy even do? I don't even know. He just kicks ass wherever he goes.
Every
man.
time John Cox.
Every time John Cox.
That's how I feel every time I turn on a tournament lately. Every time John Cox.
Hey, Takumi, if you had to think of a word, now this is a hard question, Takumi. It's a hard question. If you have to think of a word, one word that describes what Takahiro Omori means to you as a bass fisherman, as a person. One word.
One word.
One word about Takahiro Omori.
Takahiro, one word.
Yes.
Okay. Legend. Japanese legend.
Japanese legend.
Yes, only one.
Oh man. So Takahiro, let's think about this, man. You're sitting there in your house in Texas, and you got a gazillion trophies behind you, and a up and coming Japanese angler says, Takahiro Omori, the legend. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's amazing, right, Takahiro?
Well, I really humble about that, and same time I work really hard for my career.
Yeah, man, of course.
It's really weird. I'm not that old.
I know. I
got a lot of fishing to do, man.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you're 50. You look like a kid. You still have many years. You're gonna be kicking Takumi's butt for a few more years. I have a feeling. So.
Well, I big picture, bass fishing, in the United States, like is a white man-dominated sport, right?
Okay.
So we need a lot of guys like Takumi, or not just Japan. We need Ish Monroe, like a black guy, to the McDaniel Jr. We need more diversity.
Okay.
So I'm in this sport. I'm very glad to see another good Japanese fisherman come out to challenge to fish United States.
Yeah.
And they all have a bright future because I took this pass, and in the beginning, like I said, it's not much technology to be able to learn quickly, but those next generation gonna have learning curve is so quick. Like I keep saying, they're gonna be great. So I'm really glad to see those young great Japanese fishermen come to here to fish.
Yeah, it's happening slowly. I mean, we got Carl Jacobson too.
Yeah, from Australia.
If it's ever going to be an Olympic sport, they better start coming.
Yeah.
I mean,
come on over. Let's go.
Yeah.
LFG, right?
Borders open for now.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Takumi, remember when you were a kid in, or not, I guess you'd call you a kid, but in 2004, when Takahiro won the Bassmaster Classic, he said something we'll never forget as bass fishermen, right? Right, Takumi? What did he say? What did Takahiro say when he was catching those fish on that crankbait?
Takahiro said?
Yeah, at the Bassmaster Classic.
2004.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When he
fishing the catch now, Takahiro said?
Yeah.
Okay. So I watching Takahiro so won the Bassmaster Classic YouTube maybe 10,000 times, maybe 10,000. Every day I watching young guy. So I remember all words. So Takahiro cranking the catching the bass. He said, so I knew it.
I knew it.
Many Japanese so excited. So his word. So Taku here. I knew it. I hear. So good stuff. So
yes,
very excited.
That's right. And Takahiro, like, just so you know that phrase, I knew it, is very important to us as bass fishing fans because I don't know how many times I've been fishing with Ryan, I've been fishing with Andy, I've been fishing with numerous friends, and I'll just say it because, you know what? I knew it.
Hey, give me a high five. Give me a high five. I knew it.
I knew it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful feeling when you know it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When it all comes together. When it all comes together. So I need to ask you this, Takahiro. To you, Takahiro Omori, what is it? What is it? What was the it in I Knew It?
What that means?
Yeah, what was the it? What was the what
did
you know?
What did you know?
Yeah, what did you know?
I knew it gonna win the classic. That was my, very biggest my goal to begin with to come this country. So I knew it won Bassmasters Classic, be world champion.
Gotcha.
You knew you were gonna win at that point. That's what you were saying?
Yes. I had everything going on, and after I caught that 5-pounder, I knew it. This is over. This is.
Oh man,
Beautiful.
That's not what I thought he was saying.
It was gonna happen.
Yeah, and I wanted to hear you say that because a lot of us assume.
I thought he was just saying I knew they were gonna eat this crankbait.
That's what I thought too, but you knew.
But this is even better now.
You knew so you had that moment, right? You had that moment, Takahiro, that so many champions have. That moment of vision, or let's say even creative visualization going into this tournament, and it all channeled to the one event, and you knew you won. You had the feeling, didn't you?
Yeah, that's the only tournament I practiced to win. Every tournament I fished before that to begin with. So I trained myself to how I can win the Bassmasters Classic. Then I had the goal to begin with on my paper for 15 years career plan. And that was the year 2004. I thought I'm gonna win. That was before I came to this country. I made it around 1991, a lot. Then after I caught that big fish, like I said, I knew it, so that's why I said it 3 times.
Dude, it's so great. It's great to hear that from you. It really is. It's history. You know what I mean, Takumi? It's history. History, Takumi.
Yes.
Hey, Takahiro, do you still have the Balsa B2? Do you still have it?
I do.
Where is it? Is it anywhere close?
You want to see it?
Yeah, man. Go get that thing.
Yes.
Go get it. Go get it, Takahiro. Yes. Yes. Takumi, he's going to get the Balsa B2 crankbait that he won the 2004 Bassmaster Classic on.
Yeah.
The actual lure. I feel blood flow. I'm semi-aroused over this. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a vintage Balsa B2. What do you got? Let's see, Takahiro.
I usually don't keep any winning bait and stuff, but just this one, I kept it in my house.
Okay.
And, this a lot too. I don't know if you can see or not. Said 2004 Classic.
Yeah. But that's not the one. That's not the actual one. Do you have the actual?
No, this is the actual one.
Oh, it is.
It's in the. You had it put in the package.
Yeah, I put it back in the package.
Oh, I see now.
This is
Okay,
actual one.
I couldn't tell. Oh my God, that is. Holy cow! Wow.
Yeah, back then I like to use the lead hook, so I put both lead hook and see that the beer is beat it up. But this is actually a bait. I caught that fish 5-pounder and another one in 5 minutes to go.
I
And,
see.
I keep
never
this
knew.
one.
I never knew. I know a lot about Bagleys, and that Bagley right there is a later model Bagley, for lack of a better description. The one that you're showing me. Still. Go ahead.
I had this one was not the 30, 40 years old. This is one's yes later, but 2004 it's already 60 years ago.
Still, yes, absolutely. But I always thought that it was one of those 1980s Bagleys.
No,
like
I
Clun
had
was
those
throwing.
too, but this is a bait actually I caught winning fish. at
No
Classic.
kidding. No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a big moment for me, guys.
Yeah.
Totally
Okay.
never-
And Takumi, you said you've watched that video 10,000 times. I'm probably at 5,000, but I'm getting there. And I mean, anytime I'm having a bad day, I watch that clip of you catching those fish, Takahiro.
Unbelievable.
It's one of my favorite things to watch.
Hey, you guys, we're getting near the end, and I think Takahiro, you know that I'm a songbird of my generation.
Hey, before you start campfiring, let me hit him with these stats real quick.
What may we do? Yes,
Let's
absolutely.
do that. Let's do it. I got some numbers for you guys. And Takumi, I'm very impressed by your numbers as well. And Takahiro, of course.
May I say, first off, that Ryan Whitaker, Takumi, you know Ronnie Moore?
Yeah, I know. Good guy.
I love Ronnie Moore. He's a bassin angel, that Ronnie Moore.
Yes,
He is a bassin angel. And Ryan probed Ronnie Moore for everything he could. All the information he could. Yes.
I did. We talked for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah. And these are some stats that you are going to find shocking for someone as fresh as you, Takumi.
Yeah, and I'm going to start with you, Takumi.
Yeah.
Now, these are your Bassmaster stats. You have fished 10 Bassmaster tournaments.
10.
Since you've been here.
10 derbs.
You have cashed 8 checks. You've gotten paid 8 times. 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Very good.
Thank
you.
8 out of 10.
You have won $95,233. From those 8 checks.
Oh.
And you have caught 416 pounds of bass. That's what you've weighed in.
That's a lot.
Good.
Now, what that comes out to is $228 per pound of bass.
Wait a minute. So every bass that you caught, every pound, is worth 228 American dollars per pound.
Yes.
Yeah.
God bless America right there. Give it up for Taku.
228 for a 14-incher. Yeah.
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 Pretty cool.
But
cool.
I've got more.
Wait, there's more.
Each tournament that you have fished, you have earned an average of $9,523 per each tournament. So in 10 tournaments, each tournament you're averaging $9,523.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
That's fantastic.
You got the keys to the Lexus?
Yes.
You ready to go?
Very good. Very good.
That's very good. Very good.
Oh, good.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Now we're going to go to Takahiro.
Takahiro, give us a drum roll. Give us a drum roll for Takahiro Omori. Where's that? We have the suspense builder. Takahiro's got to be like, I don't know.
Now, Takahiro, I've got your Bassmaster numbers. I know your BPT, but we're We're just doing Bassmaster right now.
Okay, they're available to us.
Once those numbers start to even out, we're gonna go that way.
Okay.
But in your Bassmaster career, 296 tournaments that you fished, you cashed 153 checks. You've got a Bassmaster Classic win we talked about. Overall, 7 wins with the Bassmasters. You won $2,092,030.
Wow.
And you caught 7,706 pounds of bass. And that averaged out to $271 a pound. Over 296 tournaments. That's
Holy
very good.
cow, Takahiro. Yes.
Each tournament you fished, you averaged $7,164 per tournament out of 296 tournaments. That's a big number.
Hey, my $271 was more 20 years ago.
That's very true. Yes.
That's true,
okay. So Takumi have to keep winning more money to keep up with inflation.
You're right.
That's right.
Now on.
Yeah, you're right.
So you better win more money than I did.
He better. And you're still going, Takahiro, so he's got yeah. He got a lot of ground to catch up, Takumi. A lot of ground.
But if you can keep up those numbers for 296 tournaments, look at your guy Takahiro.
Yeah.
That's not a bad place to be.
Yep. And get you some of that power fishing. You know what I mean, Takumi?
Yes, I know.
That's called power fishing money, buddy.
Power fishing.
Tell you what, down the road, 10, 15 years, everything, maybe basketball might cost 150,000.
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
I
think you can spend that now.
Finder, Ford Sona like a Garmin might cost $10,000.
Yeah.
We're getting close.
The boats are gonna have glass bottoms.
Yeah, like the Doug Hannon Silver Springs boat.
Glass bottom bass boats. That's next. Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you guys ever watch regular talk shows like besides bass fishing, like the Tonight Show or
Jimmy Fallon?
Jimmy Fallon. That, you know what I'm talking about? Talk shows. You guys know, right?
Yeah. Jay Leno.
Yeah, Jay Leno, whatever.
Oh,
yeah. Letterman. All that. So I am known as a songbird of my generation, and I like my guests to sing with me. Okay, so I have learned a Japanese nursery rhyme that's about bass fishing, and I wrote it. I wrote this song earlier today. And before I sing this song again, sing this song, I just want to say again, Takumi, Mark Zona likes you a lot.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so this song is called "Big Fish, Little Fish," and I would like. Will you guys sing it with me once we get going a little bit? Will you please promise to sing it with me, please?
I try.
I learned Japanese for you guys, so please sing with me. Okay.
Sing?
Sing. Yes, sir. Sing. Yes.
You guys should sing with me.
Yeah.
Sing. Yes. You ready? Here we go. Okinaka-sana means little fish. Oki-sakana means big fish. Okinaka-sana means little fish. Oki-sakana means big fish. Come on, guys. Okinaka-sakana means little fish. Oki-sakana, big fish. Okinaka-sakana, little fish. Oki-sakana, big fish. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Takahiro Omori and Takumi Ito right here on Stray Cast. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You made our evenings.
Thank you, guys.
You made our evenings. We love you
Keep
guys.
being
Had a
awesome.
good time.
Hey, Takahiro, thank you.
Yes. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, one last thing.
Yes.
I got a magazine today from somewhere, Bass Angler. It's on my cover.
Look at that. Look at that handsome gentleman right there. Look at that handsome gentleman.
Find this on the bookstore or grocery store and whatever.
Bass Angler Magazine, Mark Lassang. Yes.
Yeah, I talked about how to fish spinnerbait in the fall. So
okay.
check this out.
Pick up the
Bass
latest
Angler magazine.
Bass Angler Mag.
Look at that photo.
Spinner baiting in the fall. You're like a bass fishing supermodel in that picture, Takahiro. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Takumi, thank you. Takumi, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much too. So I'm so excited because first time live in US. So very nervous.
Yeah.
But so very fun.
Good.
So I'm so happy now.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Me too. Takumi, I have a couple words for you, and it's this is how you bass fishing talk show. Okay? Remember that.
Oh.
This is how you bass fishing talk show. Ladies and gentlemen, Takahiro Omori and Takumi Ito. Right now, give it up, Bass Galaxy. Right now.
Mark Zona likes you a lot.
Mark Zona likes you a lot. I should have had that as the tin cup. Never mind. Anyway,
Next
guys,
week.
We'll see you soon. Takahiro, keep kicking butt. And Takumi, you do the same. You do the same, guys. Thanks.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Good night, Cleveland. Good night, Japan. Peace. But we got more to go, right? Like, we got stuff to give away.
We got stuff to give away.
Yeah, we got stuff to...
Like and share that thing right now.
Yeah, if
you
you still got time. JP High, the hip-hop fisherman, we're going to zoom him in from the Bass Federation tournament.
Yeah, he's up there at the casino at Lake Vermilion.
Yeah, that's over in... Oh, he's at the casino?
Well, that's where the resort is. The resort is the casino. Yeah, Fortune Bay.
Have you ever been to Vermilion?
Tell those guys they can leave.
Do you know? Do you know that Oki Nasakana means little fish, and Oki Sakana means
I learned that
big
from a children's song
fish.
at one point in my life.
So hold on, Andy.
I can't remember.
I'd like everyone to put the power poles down, and I'm going to take us out with the song. Oki Nasakana means little fish. Oki Sakana means big old fish. Oki Nakasana means a little fish. Oki Sakana means big old fish. Put the power poles down. Don't go nowhere. Coming right back. I'm Pat Renwick. More Straight Cast when we return. Peace. Yeah, buddy.
All right.
Step up your game. It has been said that professionals are only as good as the tools they work with, and Alpha Angler has developed the ultimate set of tools for you, the competitive angler. Alpha Angler custom rods, brought to fruition by the passion of master craftsman Jake Boomer and 2017 BASS Angler of the Year Brandon Palaniuk. Alpha Angler rods are custom made in the USA. Designed and engineered to be perfect, Alpha Angler utilizes a very unconventional approach to making the very best bass rods, from drop shotting to flipping. Alpha Angler's focus is on building perfectly balanced tournament-grade bass rods at an affordable price. Join the Alphalution today and purchase direct at alphaangler.com. Step up your game. alphaangler.com.
Bite me! It's a command to the fish. Quality jig heads with quality components. With tried and true tackle like the Big Dude Goby head, the Hunter or Jacob head, or all new tackle like the Jackpot Net head or Buster swim bait head. Bite me! It's a command to the fish. Get the lead out and visit bitemetackle.net today.
Hey guys, Micah Frazier here. I've got a bait from War Eagle Baits called the Buzz Toad. Big thing lately has been putting a toad style bait on a buzz bait, and preferably it's my favorite way to fish one. This bait here's got a quick planing head, a great hook, and it squeals right out of the package. The body of this bait is big and bulky, so it allows you to skip it. It planes quicker than a skirted bait would. In my opinion, it's just the way to fish a buzz bait. So y'all check this thing out. It's pretty awesome.
Farther, get some Kevin Van Dam's line and lure. You can launch it a mile. Still going. Well, better stick to fishing.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, Takahiro, Takumi, Takahiro and Takumi are still here, and I want them to stay. I am glad you guys did not leave. I am so happy that Takahiro and Takumi did not go anywhere. We put the power poles down, and they stayed. That is exactly what was supposed to happen at a bass fishing talk show. Takumi, can you hear me? Takumi? Yes. Okay, Takahiro, can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
I'm glad you guys stayed. And you know who's here right now is you know how we talk about dreams, Takumi and Takahiro? Well, JP High is a hip hop fisherman, and he's just a hot mess. And he that's that guy. Do you see him now right there, Takumi? Yeah, that's JP High, and what he is doing right now is he is at the Bass Nation Derb. JP, tell Takahiro what you're doing.
I'm trying to chase my dream.
And what's your dream, JP?
I want to get to the Classic one time.
Just once.
And then build on it from there.
There you go. And I just drop the mic, maybe. Just drop the mic. You and Mercer hang out afterwards. That's it. Takumi, Takahiro, you guys know all about chasing dreams, and JP's there as a non-boater. He's one of those guys. You know what I mean? He's there
co-angling.
He's co-angling. He's coercing and co-angling right now. Takumi, can you please give JP advice on? Can you give him advice on being a co-angler?
Advice?
Yes, sir. Advice on a co-angler.
Co-angler.
Yes,
co-angler.
sir. Yes, sir.
Co-angler.
Yes, like.
Okay. So no boater co-angler.
Yes.
So I have my best answer.
Okay, go ahead.
So yes, co-angler is so very good finesse fishing, I think. So boater is a power game, but co-angler, so backseat, so power fish many catch boater.
Right.
But sometimes so finesse only fish, so sometimes stay.
Yeah.
So wacky, drop wacky, neko, and very good. Maybe me, co-angler, so strong, I think.
Yeah, dude.
Taku is a Taku the best, I think.
Yeah, Taku is. Hell yeah, you're damn straight. Hey, Taku, I want to tell you too. JP is known as the Lord of the Ned Rig. The Lord of the Ned Rig. You know that Ned Rig? Yeah. All he does is he just goes in the back of the boat and he just throws out a Ned Rig, drags it along, thinks about bass spawning cycles and what they mean to him and how important bites are, and he wins tournaments. It's crazy. Crazy.
Good.
Crazy.
Good.
I run Ned Rig now. I so practice Ned Rig now because I don't know how to use Ned Rig. Very difficult for me. Oh yes, this one.
Yeah,
yes.
JP's got it.
Oh, good.
See, now I know a lot of the guys, like those crazy Canadians. You know what I mean? Those wacky Canucks. You know what I mean? Like the Johnston brothers and Gussie and those guys, and even Seth Fighter. Right?
There it is.
Like they love that Ned Rig, and you know what they're doing? Yeah, they love it, man. I'm gonna give away some juice right now. They Takahiro, they're fishing it vertically now. Where like you guys were using the drop shot a lot, and now they're using the Ned Rig, right? You knew that, right, Takumi? Yeah, you knew that they're fishing the Ned Rig vertically now a lot, right? Like dropping it as a drop bait.
Yes, drop.
Yeah. Gussie invented it. Gussie invented that. So next, just say thanks, Gus, for inventing the vertical drop Ned mushroom worm. But anyway, Takahiro Omori, you're still with us, and you're a Bassmaster Classic champion, and we're about to give away some prizes. Because, Takahiro, I think you know that in bass fishing, everyone loves free stuff, right? Doesn't everybody loves free stuff, Takahiro Omori? Yeah. So the good people at TH Marine are giving away a $50 coupon. 50 bones, 50 rubles, 50 kazupas, as we say around here. And Takahiro, you ready to do this? You want to give away a lucky winner some stuff? You want to do it?
I do it.
Okay, let's do it. So do we have any royal fanfare music? Are we all set for this, by the way? I'm having too much fun. I don't even want to. I'm already home.
I think JP's got it. Right?
Hey, wait, all right, let's. So Takahiro, I'm gonna give you some like royal fanfare music, and then you just say, "Here is your winner," and JP's gonna announce the winner. Okay? Okay. Here we go, Andy.
Here is the winner.
Kyoga Ryosuke.
Kyoga Ryosuke. Yes.
I hope I said that right.
That is the international name of love. Kyoga Nagasuki. Now, am I saying that right?
Kyoga, like the lake?
Am I say Kyoga?
Kyoga.
What is it?
Oh, sure.
What the heck is JP talking about, Takumi? He's talking out of both sides of his mouth. You see that? Wait. So say the name again, please, JP. Hi.
Koga Ryosuke.
Okay.
Koga
Ryosuke. So Koga Ryosuke. Is he from Japan, JP?
I believe so.
Am I a genius?
Is that a Japanese name?
Yes. Hello,
guys.
Hello. So Kyoga, but I don't even know what I'm saying, dude. Just all you have to do is direct message the Straycast Facebook page. So if you send us a direct message, we are going to send you a $50 redemption code to thmarinesupplies.com. And Luke Duncan's going to have a hell of a time shipping this one to Japan. So pretty happy about that. Wow, man. Hey, so guys, I think it would be amiss like if we just didn't sing another song before we get the heck out of here. What do you think, guys? Because my mom's downstairs and she's mad. I gotta shut this thing down, but I still live with my mom. Hold on a second, guys. I'm coming right back. Okay, so you guys know who Cheap Trick is? You guys know who Cheap Trick is? Yeah, see, yes. Ryan said you
yeah.
would.
He said yeah.
Oh, he did? You did?
Yeah.
He just said yes. He doesn't.
The American Beatles.
Not a
the American
in Japan.
They're the American Beatles in Japan.
Yeah.
The Cheap Tricks.
Yeah.
Hey, Damone, you got my Cheap Trick
The
tickets?
Japanese Beatles.
You know, Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know, I Want You to Want Me.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
The guitar stylings of Rick Nielsen.
The magic of Robin Zander.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, let's do this. This is for all the kids before we go, all those kids that are getting ready to go to sleep. And this is a lullaby, and it's called Big Fish, Little Fish. All right? So here we go again, and we will close the show. Again, I want to thank you, Takumi, and thank you, Takahiro, and thank you, JP. And JP, when BASS comes up to you at a weigh-in and requests to take your picture, say yes. Say yes. Don't say, wait till tomorrow. Say yes. Okay.
Hey, good luck, JP.
Yes. And Bass
Keep
Galaxy,
smoking 'em.
I thank you for tuning in. I thank you, TH Marine Supplies, for the giveaway, as well as the rest of our fine sponsors. ShopCarls.com, Crestliner Boats. Hey, here we go. You ready, guys?
Yeah.
Okina sakana means little fish. Oki sakana means big fish. Come on. Okina sakana means little fish. Oki sakana means big fish. Okina sakana means big
little fish.
Oki sakana means big fish. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Peace. I'm Pat Renwick. I love you all. Take care. We'll see you next time. Thank you for sticking with us.
Thank you, guys.
See you next week, maybe.
Get him, JP.
Later. Yeah, good luck.